I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers and 4,000 watch hours by the end of this year, and February was my first big month of trying. In this video, I'm going to take you through how I did. Hey, I'm Kathy Ellen. I'm an avid reader, a teacher, a parent, and a Ninja Warrior athlete. I'm trying to be more intentional about my life and how I share what I love, and YouTube is a huge part of that. You can hear my overall plan to reach my goal in this video. Basically, I just want to try my best, post a bunch, and keep learning. I'm also going to be reporting back here each month to let you know how I did. First, I'll talk about how many videos I posted, what type of video they were, and how they did. Then I'll share the first 2 bits of analytics, how many followers I gained and how many watch hours I gained. Then I'll take a deeper look at some various analytics. Finally, I'll do a deeper dive into what worked this month, what didn't work, and what I want to do going forward. So let's get into it. I think I did pretty well in February for posting videos. I posted 10 videos and 14 shorts. I wasn't actually even planning on posting any shorts, but then I had an idea for a shorts experiment, so I went ahead and did it. And I'll talk more about that experiment later. Life circumstances like having 3 jobs, 2 kids, and having to get my Ninja Warrior training in made it a bit difficult to keep up with consistent posting, like posting on a very specific day. But I'm really happy that I was able to share 10 videos over the course of the entire month. Some of the videos I recorded and edited in January, but most were recorded in February. So I was also happy that I was able to get them done and out there in time to share. Here are the 10 videos that I posted in order of how many views they got. I got 3 figures in trade credit and somehow spent more than that, got 64 views. A bookstore that sells plants too, it's true, got 51 views. Journey to get monetized this year got 48 views. How to be in a relationship with someone with differing political views, I react to some bad advice, got 39 views. Pissed at Taylor Swift, read these books, got 27 views. Books with KE, fight the patriarchy with smash the patriarchy, got 24 views. Books I bought in January 2024, new and used finds, got 20 views. Books with KE, read aloud about vaccines, middle grade graphic novel shot in the arm, got 11 views. Shopping at 2 indie bookstores, what did I get? Picture books, band books, and more, got 11 views. And visit the library and book haul, got 10 views. Quick analysis, I did not keep track of what time of day I posted each video, so I'm not sure if that factors into how many views each one got or not. My goal was to do a mix of longer videos and the shorter book review or books with KE videos. Mostly I posted vlogs. I had 1 library vlog and 2 bookstore vlogs, which was interesting because I wasn't even planning on doing any of those, but when I got in the bookstore, I just started recording and they happened. I posted 2 book reviews, 1 YouTube goals video, 1 political reaction video, 1 book list video, 1 book haul video, and 1 books I bought video. I am happy with the overall views. They might seem a little low, but I don't have that many subscribers. I'm not surprised that the vlog style videos got more views. I have a few more that I'm editing, and I know that I can do plenty more library ones as well, but I can't keep doing a ton of bookstore ones because I don't want to just keep spending a bunch of money at bookstores. I do want to post more book reviews. My older ones consistently get views, and I want to build up a bigger library of them. I have a bunch recorded and ready to go, and they're really good evergreen content, so I need to post more. I'll be doing a YouTube goals video each month, like this one that you're watching, as well as a books I bought this month video, regardless of how well they do. I had hoped the Taylor Swift video would have done better, but I had a lot of fun making it. I want to do more book list videos, and I have some planned for this month. I think they're a great value because you get a bunch of books to check out in one video, but they are a bit more time consuming to make. I'm happy that I had the idea for this Taylor Swift one and was able to get it recorded and out in a very timely manner. I will be posting more politics stuff as I get more and more involved in volunteering in my local and national elections. So this one that I had posted had come from a TikTok video that I had drafted a while ago but just recently posted, so it was really easy to reuse that content and post it here. I'm honestly surprised it got so many views. The indie bookstore haul video I already had, but I actually went back and edited it a little bit because it was a little long and I made a brand new thumbnail. I think going forward, I'm going to combine bookstore hauls with bookstore vlogs if I can. So I'm not sure if I'm going to have too many more book haul videos like that. Let's get into shorts. I posted 14 of them and here they are in order of how they did views wise. I have to warn you, it's going to feel like you're seeing double because I posted essentially 7 pieces of content 2 times. I posted the exact same videos on my YouTube channel. You'll hear me say original. Those are ones that came from my camera roll and went right to YouTube. And then you'll hear me say TikTok version. Those are ones that went from my camera roll to TikTok, and then I shared the TikTok version on YouTube. It's part of this experiment that I'm doing. I'm going to continue doing it, and it's really interesting to see which ones got more views. I'll talk more about the experiment in a little bit. I just wanted to give you a heads up. So when I'm saying these things and you're looking at them, you're not like, wait a minute, didn't she already say that one? So here we go. A book for fighting the patriarchy and learning about awesome women, original version, got 504 views. Learn the truth about sharks, original version, got 493 views. Book for teens and up to learn about mental health, the TikTok reshare, got 489 views. A book for a kid going into middle school school, TikTok reshare, got 450 views. A book for a reader who loves cozy graphic novels about being your best self, TikTok reshare, got 432 views. Learn the truth about sharks, TikTok reshare, got 402 views. A book for fighting the patriarchy and learning about awesome women, the TikTok reshare, got 255 views. A book for a kid going into middle school, original, got 140 views. Read about the history of vaccines, TikTok reshare, got 43 views. Book for teens and up to learn about mental health, the original, got 43 views. Book for a shark lover, TikTok reshare, 21 views. Read about the history of vaccines, original, got 21 views. A book for a reader who loves cozy graphic novels about being your best self, original, got 7 views. And book for a shark lover, original, got 0 views. I posted 5 videos that were Do You Know a Reader Who? I posted 1 flip through, and I posted 1 if you like video. And I'll talk about what that means in just a little bit. So like I said earlier, I wasn't planning on posting any YouTube shorts this month, but then I got an idea to do an experiment. And when I get an idea, I just find it is easier to execute on it as quickly as I can. Basically, I posted a video to TikTok, then posted the TikTok download to YouTube Shorts, followed by the original video from my camera roll onto YouTube Shorts. I captioned both videos the same as well because I was trying to minimize the difference in them, and they posted one after another, so hopefully that small time difference is not making a big difference views-wise. Through this experiment, I found that posting at 11 or 12 Eastern Standard Time is the perfect time for me, which is going to be a little bit tricky when I'm teaching 5 days a week at a school during that time, but we'll figure it out when we get there. And in general, the TikTok versions do better, even though the top 2 that I just read to you are original versions. This is a small sample set, and I look forward to continuing it during this month of March to see what other information I can glean from this little experiment. For each book I read, I typically do a if you like video. It's where I list 3 things you may like, and then I reveal the book at the end. I also do a Do You Know a Reader Who video, where I'm talking directly to the camera and giving a little book talk about the book, trying to match the book to a reader that you may know. I posted more Do You Know a Reader Who than If You Like videos this month because I had posted the If You Like versions in January. Going forward, I'm going to try to post the 2 different versions in the same month if they're about the same book. The flip through of the mental health book was something that I wasn't even planning on doing. I just got it in the mail, I took my phone out and did a quick flip through. I do that format with picture books as well, and I sort of combine it with the If You Like. So I say the 3 things that you might like while I'm flipping through the book, just because picture books, you need to see the illustrations to really get a good feel of the book. We'll see how the engagement goes with all of these shorts going forward. Overall views I got for the month, 3,913. A majority of those came from shorts. 3,387 views were from shorts, and 526 were from videos. Now, the moment we've all waited for. How did I do on the 2 metrics that I am hoping to improve? I had 202 followers at the start of February and 94 watch hours. At the end of February, I gained 10 subscribers and 10.6 watch hours. I'm not counting the watch hours for shorts in there because there is no way I am going to get up to what I need to hit for monetization in shorts views alone. I'm happy that I'm getting the views. I'm happy that I'm getting subscribers through them, but that is not the goal that I am going for. So I'm trying to get those video views up even higher. 10 followers and 10.6 hours might not sound like that big of an improvement, but for me, compared to January, which we'll see later, it was a really big improvement. I'm proud of how I did, and you gotta start somewhere. Let's do a deep dive into some analytics because I found a lot of interesting stuff. First up, we're gonna take a look at my video views for February. I got 526 views, which you heard about previously, 138% more than January, 18.9 thousand impressions, and my impressions click-through rate was 1.7%. Average view duration, 1 minute and 12 seconds. I feel like that's pretty good for starting out. We'll see what happens in the following months. What about videos watch time in February? So you can see those 526 views and that watch time of 10.6 hours. Things are just kind of going up and down throughout the month, which is okay. I know that those days where it's going up are days that I posted, which makes me want to post even more. You can see that I got 6 subscribers from videos, which is pretty awesome. And again, the impressions and click-through rate. I'd love to see that click-through rate get a little higher, and hopefully it will as I post more content. We'll see. Let's get into this video impressions funnel. I think it's pretty cool. So I don't know why it says 19.8 thousand impressions when I just told you that I had 18.8. I'm not sure what's going on there, but I like how it shows 78.4% from YouTube recommending your content. That's awesome. I want YouTube to be recommending my content. And it's also making me think, how can I drive more people to see my own content from other platforms? 1.7% click-through rate. I know we want to get it higher. Views from impressions, 304 443, which out of 526, that's pretty good. In 5.18 hours, that's about half of the views that I got for my videos were from impressions. So that's good. YouTube likes my stuff and wants to send it out. I love hearing that. Let's see where I got most of my views from. This was really interesting because you can see these top 3 are really, really close. I got 25% of my views from YouTube search, 23% from browse features, and 21% from suggested videos. Browse features is really the big winner because I got more watch time from browse features and average view duration, even though I got a ton of impressions from suggested videos. So it looks like I'm doing pretty good with YouTube search. Browse features, pretty good as well. Suggested videos, I'm not really converting people as well as I could. You can see the YouTube search, my impressions click-through rate is pretty high. Browse features, pretty high, higher than my average. The suggested videos is very low. So maybe this means I need to work on my thumbnails and just being really clear about what the content is. So if people see that thumbnail and then they click through and it's not what they expect, maybe they're gonna leave. That could be something that I could work on. I do like seeing that for channel pages, my click-through rate is pretty high and I had a fair amount of impressions, almost as much. Whoa, it's like exactly half what I got from YouTube search. That is really interesting. I love that I stumbled across this. I don't know how I did. I was like clicking on different things, but this has given me some really good info that I'll be able to compare month to month. Next, let's take a look at my top 10 videos views wise for February. I'm really happy that the top 7 of them are videos that I posted in February. And I'm also happy that there are 3 that I didn't post in February that are still getting views because that's what I want to build, a content machine that will keep getting views even if it's not the most recently posted stuff. It's really interesting that my top 2 view getters are vlogs about going to bookstores. It's interesting that my top video didn't bring any subscribers, but my second top video brought 2, and they're basically the same thing. They're bookstore vlogs. Journey to get monetized this year. I'm glad people want to see what's happening. I hope that they make it through this whole video and get to see some cool stuff. I think it's okay that I lost a subscriber in the differing political views videos because, you know, if you don't agree with me, you probably don't want to sit and listen to me, and that's okay. I'm fine with that. This Books with KE, My First Dinosaur, keeps getting a ton of views. So maybe I need to do more dinosaur content. I don't know. Or maybe it's the My First, who knows? The mythology books also continue to get a lot of views. So that's informing some of my content as I go forward. Maybe I'll do more videos on that. Let's move on to shorts. So here's the shorts graph. I had 3.4 thousand views, which is 584% more than in January. 8.4 thousand shown in feed, 74 likes, and that's so many more, so much more. Because I think I posted a couple in January, I don't know. And I got 3 subscribers. And you can see I got all the views at the end of the month because that's when I posted them. Because I got the idea for this experiment and I just went with it. All right, shorts watch time, 3,387 views, 13.3 watch time hours, 3 subscribers, and 888 impressions, click-through rate of 2.4%. So that click-through rate is better than my video click-through rate. I don't know what that says about my thumbnails. I thought I was doing pretty good. Here's where I got all those views from my shorts in February. You can see that an overwhelming majority of my views came from the shorts feed, and I don't think that's going to change. I was pretty happy that I got a good amount of views from YouTube search because I'm trying to be really mindful of the titles that I put on these shorts and really highlighting what type of a book it is or what type of a reader I'm looking for to match the book with. Pretty interesting that browse features, even though I had very few views on it, I had a pretty high impressions click-through rate. The highest rate was suggested videos. So my suggested videos are doing awesome in shorts, but not in my regular videos. So interesting. And quite a few came from my channel pages too. So that's encouraging. I do want to organize my shorts by the genre of the book and the age range. So I need to set aside some time to do that. Maybe drive those channel page recommendations up a little more. Here are my overall views top 10. And you can see that the top 8 are shorts and the bottom 2 are videos. I know that my top shorts for the month were all ones that I posted in February. So I didn't do a top 10 shorts, but I will going forward because I'm going to have more videos on shorts. It's interesting to see which videos bring in subscribers and what the impressions and click-through rate are. Like Learn the Truth About Sharks, such a simple title, and it tells you what you're going to learn in the video. So maybe that's why the click-through rate was high. And like a book for a reader who's going into middle school, that applies to a lot of people. Maybe that's why the click-through rate on that one is so high. Let's look at some overall stuff now. We've got viewers across formats. So you can see that I have 40% of people watching videos only, 19% watching both, and 41% watching shorts only. So I am going to keep going forward posting shorts and maybe make it more of a content plan for me as opposed to just the videos. Here are my viewer and subscriber stats for February. So I had 27 returning viewers, which is good, but I have a little over 200 subscribers. So I want to try to get them more engaged. Thinking about doing some giveaways and trying to do more in the community tab as well. But I know sometimes this is an uphill battle. I'm not going to beat myself up over it. 3.7 thousand unique viewers, pretty good. And then I got 10 new subscribers. which I think is pretty good. I mean, when I look at 3.7 thousand new viewers and only 10 more subscribers, that seems like a really low rate, but we're only going up from here, and I'm going to do my best to keep creating great content that make people want to hit that subscribe button. Here's a better look at where subscribers came from in February. I talked a little bit about that when we were looking at some of the other pieces of content, but this really brings it home. That 3 came from Journey to Get Monetized this year, so I hope that you're hanging out and you're watching, and you'll continue to watch, even though I only gained a little bit. I don't know, I kind of like hearing about these small victories because people don't go from 0 to 1,000 overnight, and it's encouraging to see other people trying hard and growing slowly. 2 subscribe at the Pissed at Taylor Swift video, which I thought was pretty clever, so I was excited about that. 2 for the bookstore that sells plants. 1 for Learn the Truth About Sharks. The Easy Valentine's notes. I'm going to do a little bit more crafting stuff, so stick around if you're that person. More is coming. And then a couple more shorts brought a couple more subscribers, which I'm happy about. The next few ones are all going to be about comparing the previous month to the current month. So like I said, in January, I didn't really plan. I posted some stuff, but I didn't have an actual plan or goal to try to get monetized like I did in February. First, we're going to look at the views comparison. You can see in January that most of the views I got of the 729 come from shorts. Those top 2 are short. And then the 4th one is a video that hit it big right before the holidays because it's about gift giving. And lots of books with KE ones. That's why I want to do more of those, because those are evergreen. Those are ones that people can search for. I want to work on my keywords with those, and they can find books that work for them. Those are really old videos, like 5 or 6 years old, and they're still getting good views. Then when we look at February, I had lots more views. A lot of those views did come from shorts, but some, like those last 2, came from videos. So I'm happy on the improvement of views for sure. Let's look at the comparison of watch time. So as you can imagine, you saw my views for January. Watch time for January, 5.5 hours, and a majority of that actually came from shorts, so did not count toward my 4,000 that I need for monetization. You can see 23.9 for February, so that's pretty good. And you know, about 10 of those are going toward my monetization goal of hitting 4,000 hours. Here's my subscriber comparison, and it's making me laugh because I lost a subscriber in January and I gained 10 in February. You can see didn't gain any in any of those videos over there in January. I gained a bunch from my long form videos in February. I'm actually pretty surprised that I got so many impressions in January compared to February when I wasn't even trying in January. The video that got the most impressions was making these little love notes, which I think was timed at just the perfect time. I'm going to try to reshare it as well because you can use them year round, but people are thinking about that going into February. And I'm very happy that I got so many impressions on my long form videos. The vlogs did really well. The monetization video did really well. Breaking down a Republican mailer, that's an older video, and that still did really well. If you look at January, I have a 2.7% click-through rate, and on February, I have a 1.7%. You can see at the very top of all of these, books with KE is going bonkers. I don't know what I should do with those. I have not been naming the new ones books with KE and then the title of the book because I'm trying to get a little bit of SEO in the title, but maybe I need to go back and change those to it just so people know that's what's going on with those videos. I was trying to make the titles like a book for a reader who or whatever, but you can see the books with KE and then the name of the book. The click-through rate on those is amazing because people know exactly what they're getting. I was hoping they would know exactly what they were getting when they see the picture of me holding the book, but the older ones I don't have thumbnail images of. It's just like a random part of the video. It's like the part that YouTube just does automatically for you. So this is telling me maybe I need to work on my thumbnails a little more. Maybe I need to work on going back to renaming those books with KE ones to just books with KE and the title of the book, because sometimes people do search for the title of the book. And yeah, I have it in the description, but I don't know if having it in the title would be better for SEO. I also think though, YouTube is putting my stuff out a lot more in February than it was in January. We saw earlier that YouTube is recommending my stuff a lot in February, and I wonder if that is driving down the click-through rate, just because people aren't necessarily searching for stuff. Like all these books with KE ones, people probably searched for something that's in that title. A lot of my newer videos, people might not have been searching for it because they didn't know they even wanted to see it. And then YouTube showed it to them and they saw it and they were like, yay. That's all I have for comparisons. I'm very excited to see how February compares to March. I'm hoping I just keep improving. Want to get that click-through rate up, but what can you do? Just going to keep trying my best. All right, let's talk about what worked this month. Something that worked for me really well was a mix of posting what I had and also going with the flow. I need to have some videos in the mix ready to go simply because I'm a really busy person and creating quality videos takes time. But I also like having the freedom to work on whatever I want, whenever I want. And I'm really happy with what I posted and how I did. Vlogs really worked this month too. I randomly just started filming when I went into bookstores and I had so much fun putting everything together. So I think I'm going to be doing a bunch of vlogs going forward, even though they are time consuming. Shorts worked really well too. I was already making this content and I knew that I would get some good views, but I didn't know that I would get subscribers from them. So that's exciting. The experiment has been really fun too, and I look forward to continuing it. Learning worked well for me this month as well. I watched a bunch of YouTube videos and learned some really cool stuff. I felt that I got better at editing, vlog stuff, and thumbnail ideas. I also found some great inspiration about the will to keep going, because a lot of these videos are saying, you know, it's going to be slow at the start, like 10 subscribers in 1 month, but then it can build after that. And I also got some good ideas about how to find more content ideas, though I don't think that's a problem for me right now. I have more ideas than I have time to film, but eventually it might be a problem. I think thumbnails are working pretty well. I'm really getting to the groove with thumbnails, and I have a whole system in place that helps me make them pretty efficiently. The yellow shirt one seemed to do really well, so maybe the key is I just need to wear my yellow shirt all the time when I'm doing videos. I could definitely grow in the thumbnail department, but I feel like I have a pretty good handle on it right now. Titles have been working pretty well for me too, I think. I use TubeBuddy's free extension, the little keyword searcher, so I can see which keywords are being searched for, and I can use that to finesse the title. I also learned from a video to look at existing titles that are doing well on YouTube, regardless of the niche, and try to work them into my own niche. So I'm going to be thinking about that going forward. Ideas went really well this month, specifically in Idea Catcher. I have an Airtable form where I'm writing all that stuff out, because previously I had them in Notebook and I had them on my phone. So now there's just one place where all the ideas live. So when I run out of things to record, I go there. And easy videos worked for me this month. I pulled that reaction video from YouTube about the differing political views, and it got quite a few views. Going forward, I want to look through my previously posted TikTok content and see what I can reformat and share on YouTube, because there's a lot of good stuff there. What didn't work as well? End screen video recommendations. I figured out how to do this and I was so excited because I thought it was this magical thing that only really smart YouTube people knew how to do, and it just turns out I needed to watch a video for like 5 minutes and then I'd know how to do it too. So then I went back and put them in all of my videos. And I had dreams of like, oh, people are just gonna keep watching and watching and watching my videos on repeat. No, that is not what happened. I did not get one single view from an end screen recommendation, but it doesn't mean that it won't happen in the future. So I'm happy that I know how to do it. I had made like a little special graphic video with like sound that had the things on there, but that ended up being more of a headache than anything. So I'm just kind of popping them in at the end and not blocking my face. Getting too into shorts also didn't work that well for me. I posted like 3 a day because of experimenting about what time was best for me to post shorts. I was really into watching those views go up, especially because those numbers are a lot higher compared to my longer form videos. I got way into checking my phone and checking the analytics. It was too much. I even got so excited that I briefly thought about trying to make it to the watch time hours through shorts alone. But here's the thing, 10 million views in 3 months? Could I get to that? I don't know, but I do know it'd be a lot of work. I was also getting a great dopamine hit every time I checked and the numbers went up, but then I was like, is this what I really want to be focusing on? Really what I want to be doing? Do I want to be checking my views all the time or making new videos that can get views? I think I am going to be a primarily long form videos channel, so I brought my focus back to that. I am happy that all the shorts I post align with my core content, so that way if people see them and subscribe, they're going to kind of get more of what they got in shorts in my longer videos. Getting older videos edited and out there is something that didn't work for me that well this month. I am someone who will sit down and film when I can, and then I'll edit later, or honestly not edit later, and then sometimes the videos just sit there. I want to do a better job of using the videos that I already have recorded and in some cases edited. I do usually go with the flow about what I want to work on, but I'm thinking about trying to make a schedule of times where I can edit and also where I can film. But typically when I make a schedule, I don't stick to it. So we'll see how that goes. In particular, what didn't work this month was getting more of the Books with KE videos out. These are pretty short form videos that don't require a lot of editing. I can record them very quickly, and I have a bunch stockpiled. So I don't know why I didn't get them out this month, but I need to get them out better next month. They might not be very big view getters or drivers to my channel, but I want to have a nice little library of them. And I think even in person, I might be able to recommend them to people. Like if someone says, oh, I really want to read a book about this, I can be like, hey, let me send you a quick video review of a book I think you like. Finally, what also didn't work this month was sharing outside of YouTube. This has been tricky, and I need to find a way and a policy and sort of procedure for how to do this for each video that I post. I am thinking about just dumping a bunch of videos at the end of the month on TikTok and on Instagram, and then saying, hey, if you want to see it earlier, check it out on YouTube first. I mean, this could be a good idea because maybe some people will never get to my YouTube channel, but they'll still see that I'm posting about books and learn about books, which I guess is good about books and good for my overall brand. Mainly what I was doing was posting on Facebook when I posted a video, and I did a little bit of LinkedIn as well. I need to figure out a way to post an Instagram stories that is really captivating and engaging, and maybe even on TikTok too. So going forward, I want to be more intentional about getting videos edited and out. I talked about this earlier, that I have all those stockpiled videos and I need to get them out. I want to be intentional about linking videos with cards and shorts. Mainly, I want to do better with the shorts that I'm posting, that I have a link to a longer video review. Just make sure I link that video after I post it. I also want to be more intentional about thinking of the content I already have and talking about those videos in my other videos so I can link cards. And going forward, I'm going to be linking like all of these because they're in a series in the future videos. I have a set of 3 videos that are going to be coming out very soon after you see this one, and they're all linked together, and I'm excited to see how that works with views across all 3 videos. I want to do more book lists. I know that they're going to be really great value. I just need to do the work of compiling them and coming up with topics. I need to do better at not checking my analytics every 3 seconds, especially after just posting a video, since that's usually when things are so slow. I don't want to spend all my free time checking analytics because I need a lot of that free time for coming up with and filming and editing content. While I was writing this script, I desperately wanted to check on how some videos were doing, and I didn't, so I was really proud of myself. There's a win. I also want to be more intentional about clipping out parts of longer videos to share as shorts. I downloaded CapCut to my computer, and honestly, I had no idea they had a desktop version. I just thought it was for using those cool green screen effects on TikTok. But I want to play around with cutting some of my longer videos or parts of them out into shorts and then linking them back with each other so I can get more views on shorts and hopefully drive those views back to my longer videos. I have the content already, and I've heard a lot of people talk about how this is important to do. And then I might be able to post these little clips of the videos on TikTok and Instagram to drive more people to my YouTube channel as well. Phew, that was a long one. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see how March goes, but I feel like February went pretty well. Until next time, stay intentional and happy reading.